It's 7 a.m. starting the day early on file 8. My Jeju is leaving, so I'm gonna go drop him off to the airport. See you.
I see you moving, hips don't lie. Every step you're catching my eye. The way you groove, it's hypnotic. Got me locked in, I'm devoted. Close now, I feel the heat. Your touch is fire, it's so sweet.
Hi, my lovely people. This is file 8. I've gotten so comfortable just showing up in front of the camera as this. Uh, this was so not me, but now since I'm doing this every day, I realized I'm not going to be in my best self all the time. So I might as well get comfortable showing you guys the real me because this is going to be a long haul. And so while I do yet another conversation with you guys while I get ready, now the time is 6 p.m. and I'm just starting my day. This is probably one of the advantages when you are your own boss. If you had been, working for a company, you have your teammates that you have to talk to, or your boss, your manager. The best part is you set your own working hours, own working days. Non-negotiables anyway, now that it's become a system and it's become a routine, it doesn't take too much time. But I have noticed as I'm getting older, my luteal phase gets much tougher on my body, and especially with the constant stress of how to, uh, you know, get the entire business rolling, the new things coming in, and taking on a lot of new challenges, etc. It takes a lot of toll. So sometimes I feel so grateful. I've just jumped in right into the content because I haven't done much today. After dropping my Jeju to airport, that was so early in the morning. That was about like 7:30. I think I came back home. But after that, I just did the basic work, which I cannot I cannot skip. But and after that, at about I applied oil. I was taking the day like really slow, and at about lunchtime ish, I feel I'm also dehydrated. I'm just like so low on energy. It's like my luteal phase, and I'm like so irritated. I'm having like I just have like irritation. Girls will relate to this so much. And just during my luteal phase, I fall sick way too often. I get cold too often. I get fever too often. I bounce back also in a day, but when I have it, it just feels so unbearable. Especially the last couple of months has been very like a hell. So my energy dips and how. But lately, I have also been studying a lot about, let's say, quantum physics, manifestation, and all that stuff. While manifestation is a very fanciful way of saying things, let's just say it's been in our culture for the longest time. Meaning, from what I've understood, I always love asking my dad questions, be it about religion or let's say about superstitions or whatever it is, because my grandpa had done this course. I'm going like I'm randomly talking, I'm branching out. I hope you guys are on track. It'll all make sense when I finally put all the pieces together. But yeah, so to give you guys a context, my grandpa had done something called as Tarka Shastra. He had done the PhD in Tarka Shastra or something of that sort. So Tarka Shastra is nothing but anything in the religion or anything in terms of I think it's more like theorems where you have to prove. This was way back in the day, not when you had standardized education systems. They knew way more things It's just that I think back then people had way more deeper concepts of understanding and communicating, so you didn't need a simplified version or fanciful or westernized version of saying things. We have always had these things. People are just reinventing the wheel, and they're just giving it fanciful terms while it has always existed in our culture. So the more I learn about it, in fact, even when I read Dr. Joe Dispenza books, I'm like, but this concept already exists in ours. Like, I know this concept, I know this concept. It's just the fact that, it has been so integrated with our lifestyle and our culture that we don't look at it as a separate subject or a topic that we have to observe and learn. But I think packaging matters, and I feel that's where the disconnect is. Many people might know the theory, and it's something as, like, let's say, have you had that instance when you just think of a word, suddenly it's a word, let's assume the word is same. Suddenly, if someone asks the spelling of same, it's like SAME. And out of the blue, I don't know if any of you guys have had this experience, but sometimes if one of the most common words, if you spell it out, suddenly that word seems so weird because it really has the spelling always been this same. And it's just that moment when you place that observing thought is when something that was so obvious becomes a little more different when you view it as a perspective. I know I might be sounding a little different right now, but if you get what I'm saying, even Dr. Joe Dispenza book, probably I'll do a whole different series about it, because I want to draw parallel as to how beautiful our culture is in terms of how advanced we are in terms of uh, evolution and stuff. So, I appreciate such books because it makes me realize how we have always known, but when someone says, it's like a light bulb, oh, we already knew this kind of a thing. So the more I'm doing all this manifestation, quantum physics learning, I'm getting more aware of energy and the kind of things I'm putting out. Manifestation is a huge word, may not be, because if you guys do not know, since childhood, people will always say, don't say bad things, don't curse, don't wish evil for others, because the Tatastu God might be going. And he says Tatastu only once a day, and you don't know when will he say Tatastu. And if you say bad things at that time, or if you're cursing somebody, saying something evil, and if Tatastu God says Tatastu, that happens. So it's a way of saying that do not speak evil, even for yourself, family, for others. Do not have evil intentions. So that is nothing but staying in the high vibration, staying in the higher self, staying in the elevated emotions. These are all the core concepts of manifestation. So, that was always there. And I think we had a different way of saying it, because, I had heard somewhere that human brains understand stories way better than you theories, and that's why we don't remember what we studied in school, which lesson, what we studied, because it is theory, it is logic. So while we might remember or know few concepts here and there from all the books, we might not know all of it. Whereas you just think about, let's say, crow putting stones in the bucket to get the water up. Those are the stories. When you don't use logic but say it in a story way, it registers and you're able to pass it down generations. And that's what I think used to happen, even with all of our history, let's say Mahabharata, Ramayana, or whatever it is. It's said in terms of stories, so people will remember, relate to their own current situations, and pass it down the lineage. So I think that's a very beautiful concept. I'm speaking quite a lot. Oh my god, when will I get ready and go? So that's that. Yeah. Now suddenly my energy is back up now that I'm speaking about all this. Yeah. So every time I'm feeling a little down, I have started doing this one thing, especially working from home. It gets very difficult while all of our meetings and everything is online. Physical interaction with human beings gets so limited, and I'm an extrovert. I really need human energy around me. And when you're spending all your time with family, to you, a healthy distance is always good to reconnect with them with a lot more love. So I think, going to cafe once in a while helps me, and it also puts me in a new environment where I can think and strategize better. Now we need quite a lot of new strategy, because there are a lot of changes coming in internally for our business. So that is something which I have to do. And when I'm at home, I'm, my creative juices don't flow so much. and I have not been consistent at all. I think I have added way too many new routine, way too many new things in my schedule that is all gone for a toss. So I've not even peeled off that 30-day challenge. So I am going to start from Monday, because tomorrow I have a concert which will go late in the night. So starting Monday, I'm planning to wake up 30 days, 4 a.m. So let's see how much I'm able to stick to the routine and get productive, because like I said, there are quite a lot of changes happening internally within our business, and I need to center myself and come up with good strategy. And I think by now you guys know my makeup routine. Even guys might know if it. I just do the basic. I just do concealer, blush, same foundation for eyes and face. Just do the eyebrows and a little bit of eyes and lashes, lipstick. Good to go. Okay. Anyway, today we had something very interesting happen. After I came back from this thing, I applied oil. I was sitting. A very special guest came home, but I'm unable to show who that guest is. I'm unable to add that video in today's vlog. I will have to wait until next week. So let's say Tuesday or Wednesday, you guys might see what it is. You will have the timestamp on the vlog, so you know what I'm talking about. And I'll also do a reel cut and post it on my Instagram, because it is a little special and there was a little reveal about something. So that I will post on Tuesday or Wednesday. And coming back to the topic, yes, these days luteal phase has been a little difficult on me. So during those days, I have not gotten up and done way too many things apart from the obvious work. So now, since it's 6 o'clock, I thought enough of sitting at home. Let me just, even applying makeup, putting on very colorful clothes, changing your environment can immediately put you in a better mood and you can get things done. And I have way too many new things. I cannot slack anymore. I have way too many things to be done. So even if it's going to be 2 to 3 hours in the cafe, I'm going to sit and work as much as I can. And that's about it. Oh, by the way, someone had asked me on how am I talking so much? Every time I talk, I was thinking, what topic will I talk about today? But I start rolling and now it's showing like 11 minutes already. Okay, someone had asked how to use the bag holder, that if my explanation was poor or if they were dumb. But that explanation was poor, because I did not think you guys will pay so much attention to the bag holder. I was just yapping away. But I'm so happy that you guys paid attention. So I'm just going to explain it, because my explanation was so damn poor. I was so confusing. So now this is the close-up look. This is my bag charm holder. This is, why is this not focusing? This is my, hey, focus bro, focus. How cute is this? See, this is my bag charm. And oh, also my best friend gifted this keychain. I forgot to show this keychain for my birthday. How cute are these? Look at that. And this is the bag holder. See this tiny little elephant. So this is how it works. I'm going to show you guys. Yesterday the vlog was so eventful. I went to so many places and all that. Today I was so damn down. But I'm just noticing, see, when I started the video, my voice was so down. I love talking to you guys. Anyway, look. So I just have to open it like this. So anytime when we are stepping outside, not home, and we cannot keep a bag down, this comes very handy. All you have to do is, see, I made a mistake. So you might not see a lot of continuity. Like I mentioned, I only bought it because I found it very useful. And I don't know how to use it. So basically you just keep this elephant part or whatever animal you have taken at the bottom. And wait, see, I'm figuring out even now. I had to cut this video multiple times, so I don't know if there is going to be like a proper transition, because this is the reason I've bought this fancy stuff. I don't know how to use it. Now I just kept it. Don't ask me how it works. I've just kept it. So it goes like this. Hold on. It goes on top like this, and you hang the bag, and you can just hang the bag like this. That's all there is. It looks like this. I had a tough time figuring out. So basically, I just had to figure out how to use it. I don't use this frequently. I don't, because it's very complicated and I don't want to go to a cafe and figure it out. Once you figure it out, maybe it's easy, but then it's just too complicated for me. It's just a cute bag jam now, though I don't use it to hang my bag on a table. It hangs cutely on my bag. So that's about it. Ah, Mama, I will put on makeup now. I will put on makeup now and I will head to the cafe. Time is 6:45 p.m. Usually I'm out in 10-15 minutes. Today I feel like a sloth, moving super slow, but I'm finally heading to the cafe. What I have to work on is strategy for outreach for a B2B segment for Eti and as well as our AI automation agency. That's what we're planning to do, and the marketing and running as we have a meeting for that and conceptualization. Conceptualization of what we are supposed to do with Rupa ma'am as well as marketing, like running, as we have a meeting with a marketing team on Monday. So I need to know if we will be doing marketing with them for Edi or Juno. Usually we do marketing in-house, but they're offering like 1 month free trial. And usually we don't believe in working with agencies because we have tried quite a few and that has never worked out. It's pretty expensive usually. Ouchie. It's pretty expensive usually, and that's why we do it in-house, because we have never seen results when we have done it through marketing agencies, and that's why we wanted to we have always done it in-house, but this time since they are saying it's free, we are just trying that out too. I'm sounding so distracted. Sorry, but thank you for putting up. I'm going to cafe, so I will see you guys there.
Build a rhythm, build a beat, body calling out. I see you moving, hips don't lie. Every step you're catching my eye. The way you groove, it's hypnotic. Got me locked in, I'm devoted. Close now, I feel the heat. Your touch is fire, it's so sweet.
It's 8:30 and I'm back home. The minute I step out, the amount of things I can get done because there is no distraction. Now, it's not that people disturb me at home, but still there was no distraction, and the amount of things I can get done, because like I mentioned, I threw in a lot of things in my schedule. I added a lot of new routine, new habits, new workflow, YouTube, a lot of things before strategizing and putting a system in place. But now with me going today, I didn't work. What I did was I sat and put down a system. Now from Monday or Tuesday, probably from Monday, I'm gonna start at 4 o'clock, because my most productive hours are like between 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that's when I'm the most creative. I get so much work done. So probably, but still there are few meetings. If they have to happen after lunch, I cannot really change it. But my core work, be it new things or my core work or anything else which was pipelined, or because a lot of new things get added, it's all going to be between 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Meetings that happen. So for example, on Monday, I have a meeting at 3:30, which I cannot avoid. So such things are going to go. But now with this new strategy that I've done, it gives me so much of free time in my hand. Now in this free time, I can cook, I can concentrate on a lot of things, but I'll have to sleep at 9 p.m. So my entire schedule is going to take a turn. But I love sleeping early anyway, and whenever I used to sleep early, I used to be so productive. And I think now this is going to put me back on track. Let's figure out, because during luteal phase, like I mentioned, it's very tough. Let's see how it's going to go. But that's it for today's vlog. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, heads up, since it's Saturday and I have a concert to go, if the daily vlog doesn't happen, you will still end up seeing at least one video, my past video. I have a cooking video I've done with my cousin brother long ago, meaning at least a couple of months ago. So I'll edit it and put it instead of the daily vlog. If not, you might end up seeing the daily vlog. Finally, we are getting caught up from tomorrow, a day after, with our daily vlog time. Day started little though, but it ended on a great note, and I hope it's the same with you guys. Happy weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.